Okay, so first we divided the student into their own faculty. The total of the responses is 48 people. This is qualitative variable, which is an ungrouped data. So based on the chapter 2, we calculate the percentage for the data. So for the FSM student, we have 21 students, and for the FBK, we have 16 students, and 3 students from the FKMT, 6 students from the FMSP, and also lastly 2 students from the FPM. So if we calculate the relative frequency and multiply it with 100%, we can get the percentage from each faculty. Okay, there are 48 students from 5 different faculty that we are going to analyze. This data is the population of the diploma student. So, the calculation for the mean, we use our population formula. We divided the 48 students with 5 and we get the 9.6 for the mean. For the mode, for this data is 21 students from FSM, which is Faculty of Science and Mathematics. This data, we don't have the median because this is a qualitative data. Qualitative data, median is not applicable to the qualitative data. Okay, from the value of mean, we can search the variance of the students and also the standard deviation. For the variance, we have to find the sum for the square of frequency minus the mean. After that, we divided it with the total of the n. And from the variance, we can square root it and find the standard deviation.
So the next question is gender. So there are 48 diploma students who responded to this survey. As we know from the pie chart, we can see that 56.3% are female and 43.8% are male. So from this, we can find out how many students have already answered this survey, which is 27 students are female and 21 students are male. So from this, we can find the independent event for female, which is 0.5625, and the independent event for male is 0.4375. As we know, this is a qualitative variable, and the conclusion is by the calculation we can assume that female has a higher probability than male. The next question is SEM. There are 48 responses, but 47 of them are from SEM 1 and only one of them is SEM 2. From the data obtained, we can find the percentage. So 47 over 48 times with 100%. There are 97.9% who answer the surveys for SEM 1, and there are only 2% of people who are from SEM 2. Thus, the conclusion is the majority.
So we have 48 responses for semester break and weekends. So students always go back home in semester break, about 36 students, and for weekends about 12 students. And from the calculation, about 75% students go back home every semester break, and whilst other 25% go back home every week. So the total male that go back home every sem break is 15, and the total female is 21. So the total male and female that go back home every sem break is 36. And for weekends, about 6 students, male and females, go back home every weekend. So we have 12 students. And for male is 21, and for female is 27. And total overall is 48. So to search the probability when students go home, we calculate the conditional probability between male and female students. For x equal to 3, for weekends we get 0.064, and for sem break we get 0.0007, over 7.61 times 10 to the power n negative 4. For x less than 2, we get for weekends 0.043, 0.043, and for sem break 0.0005 over 5.076 times 10 to the power of negative 4. And for x greater than 3, I get the same like x equal to 3, and that's it, 0.064, and for sem break 0.0007 over 7.61 times 10 to the power of negative 4.
In this sections, how do you go back home? There is 48 responses. By parents 9, KTM or train 24, by flight is 6, and bus is 9. It shows that the mode is 9 because it's occurred twice. Okay, the mean calculated by using population, and we can get 12. The median was calculated is 4 numbers divided by 2, and the answer is 2. So the 2 in sequence is 9. So the median is 9. Okay, to get the range is just minus the biggest numbers with the smallest numbers. We can get 18. Okay, in this table shows that how to get relative frequency and percentage. The frequency represent as the how do the students get back home. There is trains, parents, flight, and bus. To get the relative frequency is just the frequency divided by the total respondents. And then to get the percentage is just the relative frequency answer multiplied by 100. And then to get the standard deviation and variance, we using this formula, frequency minus mean power of 2. And then we can get in this table 198. To get the variance, the answer for variance is 49.5, and for the standard deviation is 7.0356.